For electronics and IT, skill development and entrepreneurship, Shri Rajeev Chandrasekar ji, for gracing today's event. Honorable Minister has very kindly accepted our invitation and request to inaugurate the 6 MV Medical Linear Accelerator system (LINAC) for cancer treatment that was developed and deployed by Samir at the Cancer Institute in Adyar. Honorable Minister has also dedicated the mill standard EMI-EMC facility set up by Samir Center for Electromagnetic, Chennai, to the nation. Sir, it is indeed a proud moment for the entire Samir family, and your presence here is a great motivation for all of us to strive for excellence to achieve the Honorable PM's vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat, sir. We look forward to your continued guidance and support. Thank you, sir.
My colleague in the Ministry of Electronics and IT, Shri S.K. Marwa, Dr. Rao, DG of Samir, who has been following up with me for many months to make sure that I show up here in Chennai. I'm glad that we were successful and I'm very glad that I could come here today and see for myself the very excellent work that Samir is doing and the team at Samir is doing. Thank you for inviting me for both the inauguration at the hospital and of the LINAC and for these EMI capacities and capabilities that you have built. So congratulations to the team, congratulations to you. I don't want to make a long address. I know you are all very busy, but I will certainly share some perspective of our Prime Minister and our government in terms of deep tech and high tech R&D and where we see this going, why this is very important in our overall scheme of things. In 2015, when the Prime Minister launched Digital India, he laid out 3 visions. One was that technology should change the lives of all Indians, and that is through digital public infrastructure, UPI, India Stack, and so on and so forth. The second, he said, is that in India, the digital economy must become a larger part of our GDP. And the third, which is most relevant in this audience, was that India must go from being a consumer and importer of technologies to a producer and exporter of key technologies. So it is in that context today that Samir's work, CDAC's work, all of our organizations in the Government of India and the private sector and partnerships between our organizations in government and private sector have to be viewed. Technology is only going to intensify. The need for technology products and solutions is only going to accelerate in the coming years. And our Prime Minister has referred to the next 10 years as the India decade, a decade of technology opportunities. And increasingly softwareization of platforms, softwareization of solutions that range from wireless, 5G, 6G, open RAN systems to healthcare, diagnostic systems, play to the strengths that we have in India. We have long been told that the advantages in the Western world in electronics design and electronics manufacture leave countries like us outside that cozy club of electronics innovators. So a decade ago, a decade and a half ago, when you wanted to talk about an MRI, you want to talk about cancer treatment, you want to talk about avionics, you want to talk about space, any complex system, you had to go running to some country and import it from there or import it from some company. And that whole model has been changed, is being changed, and will continue to be deeply transformed into one where we create deep capabilities in the country, in organizations like Samir, in organizations like CDAC, but deep, clear capabilities that translate into either IP or products or platforms. When I say IP or products or platforms, for example, for Samir, it is not necessary that you build the cancer treatment system or the actual product, but the core IP, and then working with an ecosystem of industry to actually create competitive, cost-effective products, that also is a big achievement. So our R&D, that what we have been calling for decades, what we call R&D, which is to work on individual pieces around the edges of a product or edges around of IP. We are slowly but surely changing it to where the heart and soul of intellectual property of technology of a product or a platform or a device, we will create that capability here. We are creating that capability here. Whether it is a mobile phone on one end or a high-end data center server or a GPU or a TPU for AI compute, or it is an intelligent system that is driving the next generation of EV, silicon, or it is in the healthcare diagnostic treatment delivery system like that we have seen today at the Cancer Institute. All of this at the heart have clearly powerful technology, and the recent unprecedented historic visit of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji to the US, which talks about India and the US working together to architect and build technologies in quantum, high performance computing, AI, semiconductor, electronics, critical materials, tells you that the world has now recognized that India is no longer just a consumer of technologies, India is now a partner, a respected partner, a partner that at an equal standing will work together with the world's technology leaders to architect and build and pave the future of technology. I will certainly share with you, especially the team at Samir, that I am very impressed with what I saw today at the Adyar Cancer Hospital, and I would urge the Samir leadership to look to the next generation, the next variants of that product. We in the government and in MeitY, and you have treated Mr. Marwa very well today. He is in every photograph, so he certainly will be very happy to support you. That we must not take this as the last step of a journey. This, what we have seen today, should be the starting point or a launching pad for a whole new generation of technologies that is based on that platform.